Safe Travels Podcast. Real women, conversations, real life. Safe Travels Podcast. Real women, real conversations, real life. Safe Travels Podcast.
Hey, Safe Travel Squad. Welcome back to the Safe Travels Podcast. I am Cassie, a.k.a. the Rich Auntie.
I am Margaret, a.k.a. the Life of the Party.
And I am Rashanda Nicole, the Bounce Back Queen.
Okay, the Life of the Party and Bounce Back Queen.
Y'all know I'm the Life of the Party by now, right?
Okay. All right, so ladies, let's get into it because I was thinking about a few different topics, but I thought that we should switch it up a little bit. And I think we should say safe travels to unnecessary lying.
Yeah,
what
that's
y'all
a
feel
good
about
one.
that?
Very good one.
Unnecessary lie just gets under my skin. Like, why did you even have to do it? Like, why? I don't know. It disgusts me for some reason.
However, it's good to point out, though, that we all lie
We
in
do.
some capacity.
Because I'd be like, I'm going to call you back. My mama calling.
Because there's necessary lies, and that's one of those. You know, like, hey, so we'll call you right back, and you don't call back.
Right.
Yeah.
But
We gonna
I'm
see who that
talking
is at the
about
door.
those unnecessary that's going to cause me to be upset. Now I got a real issue with you because you made me look like a fool.
Right. Or you took me as a fool.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because the lie that you told, I know you was a lie.
Right.
Just waiting to see when you gonna
You
come
gon-
clean.
Because I already know it's a lie.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You already know.
So how y'all feel about that?
So I'll say this. Recently, we all were involved in a lie.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the Carly Russell incident,
Yeah.
okay.
a whole big lie, and we were all invested in it.
Yes.
I
And
know
I was like Tyra Banks. I was like, how dare you?
Right.
We were rooting for you.
Yes. And I know for me, I was just so upset with people because they were already from the jump making fun of her and saying it was fake. And I'm like,
Everything ain't a joke. Okay.
Everything is a joke.
leave me alone. Leave me alone.
We should be praying for this girl.
Leave me alone.
And her
'Cause
family.
I really felt like,
And y'all, that was my first time like sharing something like that
Yeah.
on Facebook because I was like,
And a lot of people was
me
invested.
too.
Yeah.
I
like
was very
quickly,
invested in it.
quickly, yeah.
I could not sleep praying for that girl.
Yeah.
And I woke up that morning around 3 a.m. and something said I had prayed for her, and I checked my social media and I saw that she had came home, and I'm like,
And I was like, thank you, Jesus. She made it
Yes,
home.
I was
Our
too.
prayers worked.
yeah, I was like, because I'm saying, like, look what happened. Look what God
Yeah.
did. And then the
He
next
did
day.
do it still.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
definitely,
He
definitely.
did. But then I'm like, when stuff started coming back and it wasn't adding up, and I'm like, the math not mathing. Like, this is not making sense here. And I shared this all on my social media. I was getting upset with people about it. Like, why are y'all doing her like this?
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
a look.
sorrow.
My sorrow, and then I'm like, as a mother, I'm thinking
Right.
as a mother, my heart, just how the mom felt. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Your
Yeah.
child is missing. So yeah, I was a bit upset about that lie.
Did you take back your prayer?
No, I
And that's the thing.
That's
too.
what I was looking at. Like, folks
people
was
was
like,
I wasted my prayer. I'm taking it
yeah.
back. But when you pray for somebody, that has to come from a genuine place.
Yes.
And you also, and that goes to show you that you don't need everybody praying for you.
everybody.
either.
Yes.
No,
You
For
know,
sure.
everybody can't pray for you. So please don't take back any prayers for me. If you feel like that, just don't pray for
Just
me, and my
don't.
friends and family will take care of it.
Yeah, because
That's
how
facts.
is it that you want to take a prayer back?
Because
Like,
she
what?
still needs prayer.
She
though.
does.
Even
She
though
does.
it came out to be a lot, she still needs prayer.
Yeah.
Prayer
And
for
Carly,
lying.
if you're listening, we pray for you. We hope that you get whatever help that you need. You got people still in your corner, sweetheart.
absolutely. So we're praying for no unnecessary lying.
Exactly. Exactly.
They go to the extreme.
Yeah.
Of,
But no, okay, so you know, we have to be careful when we talk about some of our personal situations because we just don't want to call people out.
Right.
But, you know, if you're watching this and you hear a scenario and you be like, oh, yo, they talking about me, just accept it, you know, embrace it because, you know, you made it to the podcast.
Right.
Maybe not in the best
Thank you
light.
for watching.
Right.
Yes.
Like, share,
And giving us some material to talk about.
Right. So one time when I was younger, my sister had some money stolen from her, and we knew who stole it. And so I was mad because, you know, I'm my sister's protector. Like, you hurt her, like, anyway. I'm ready to. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, we already know this person don't got this money. And so I was ready to turn up about it. And she's like, no, don't do it. Don't say nothing. It's okay. It's okay. So anyway, I say something. And the person lied. And I'm just like, we know you got it. Like, stop lying. You don't have to even steal from me. Like, if you need it, just ask me, you know. So just lying to my face unnecessarily and I know the truth, like, that burns me up.
But also, y'all, because do you look on the other end of that and just kind of think about why they felt the need to do that? You know, because like when we tell our
therapist.
You know, like when we tell our
you're not looking at the other person's point of view, you just
after the fact, you know, like, why do you feel like you had to lie about this? You know, because we all have lied about simple things that we can look back and say, I ain't even need to lie about that. You know, so maybe not stealing money, you know, because that was a reason to be like, okay, I'm pissed, but you know, just like you were said something earlier, one of y'all, like, did you take the trash out and the trash still there? Like, I'm lying because I don't want to have this conversation with you. Like, I'm lying because, like, I feel like that's best at the moment versus having an argument with you or you getting mad at me. Okay. I'm not thinking about how you gonna feel once you found out I lied.
Right.
You know? So, I will say for me, like, one of the hardest parts, like, when getting married was, like, joining our bank account. You know, because I'm terrible with money. You know,
Justin, you are a good husband.
Yes,
okay,
you are, Justin.
You are a good husband, regardless of what she about to say right now. You are a good husband.
So I'm really bad with money.
Oh, you bad? Okay.
Yeah, he's great. Like he
keep you straight.
He keep all the way together. Okay, but like in the beginning, like when we got engaged, we joined our bank accounts, and I was against it because I'm like, you know, I'm the type of person that, okay, this account can go on the negatives. I know I'm about to get paid on the 15th, like, you know, but it used to be like, you know, just pinching money here, pinching money here, but, you know, just lying about, you know, the money or lying about, oh, I'm going to pay this or pay that or whatever the case may be, because I don't want him mad at me. I don't want to have this discussion at this moment, not thinking, girl, it's going to be worse when
you find out.
You're a deceitful person, and I probably wouldn't have married you.
Thankfully, I'm not married.
Right.
says the single one over here.
But, you know, it's things like that. Like, I know I shouldn't have lied about it. I know it was a dumb lie.
Yeah.
But I still did because I didn't want him disappointed. I didn't want him mad. You know, like, so. Okay. But we good. 10 years later, we still got a joint bank account. And I ain't lying.
So, in other words, you're saying that you were lying to protect.
Right. That's what I felt like. Okay, I'm lying to protect his feelings and mine because I don't want to talk about this. You know, I saw that shirt for $20 and we probably had $21 in the account. I'm going to get this shirt because we about to get paid.
But saying that, lying to protect other people's feelings, because you know people say that all the time when let's get into it with this cheating mess.
I lied to you because I love you.
Yes.
I didn't want to hurt you or whatever. Yeah. But my thing is, when you lie to me, you take away my choice.
Yes.
You take away my choice.
That's it.
And so if listen, because I don't have some situations. I had a situation where a young lady reached out to me and was like, boom, 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 here's the receipts, and boom, boom, boom. I was like, okay, cool. I played it cool. I went to him and I was like, oh, who is? Oh, that's just a friend. I was like, oh, okay, you know. So, She said she pregnant. And then it's like, oh, because I got it right here in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, just tell me the truth, because I already know. But now that you like lying and building lie upon lie, now I want to box you. And now that I want to box you, I know I got to get away from this situation, because
why are you always fighting people that's lying? Why you want to just
because you know what? Because I've been lied to my whole life. That's it. That when it comes down to it, it's like I have been lied so much in my life, like I cannot tolerate it. And if people feel like they have to lie to me, because I'm very open and honest, so if I feel like, you know, I don't judge, I try not to judge people in their situation. So I'm like, you know, just be real with me, you know, tell me the truth, what's up, because, you know, I'm probably going to really take the time to look at the situation and be more, I guess, be more understanding. Yeah. But when you lie to me, I'm like, oh, now I can't trust you. Now I don't know if I even want you in my life now.
Yes.
So,
and that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I'm a pretty open and honest person, and I feel like you should be able to talk to me about anything. I'm not gonna judge you or anything. So when you lie to me, and then I know that you've lied to me, I just can't. The trust thing is gone, and then I feel like, how dare you? You know, I feel like you took me for granted, you know, and the fact that, how do you expect? And I don't mind forgiving people, but I don't forget. It's just true. When you tell a big lie to me or whatever, I know to kind of keep my little distance. I know how to handle you from now on.
Right.
So I get it. I'm just, the trust is gone.
Right.
And to try to build that trust back, it's kind of hard for me. And sometimes I can't come back from that.
So just in those situations like that, like the cheating and getting somebody pregnant and things like that, would it have made a difference if he came to you first before she did and say, hey, I messed up, I've been messing around, got this girl pregnant? You still would have wanted the box?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Because he still lied by cheating.
But still, I wouldn't have looked like a fool.
Yeah, it would have softened the blow.
It would have softened the blow a little bit. I probably wouldn't have been as mad, and we could have had a conversation about it as adults. But now that you're lying to me, and I know the situation, we got some major issues.
Yeah, because you had to find out.
That we didn't have to have.
Yeah, you had to find out, and that's the hard part of it. When you're lying to me, and then you are not man enough or woman enough to tell me, and I find out, then that's a whole nother. That's betrayal too. Right. You know. So I had a situation that happened, and somebody that I was just communicating with. We had never seen each other. It was long distance. We were just communicating. And, you know, he was very inconsistent, you know, with he'll say I'm going to come to Alabama, or whatever the case may be. And we never could get up. And I just kind of was like, I'm not dealing with this, because something's not right about this situation. So in my mind, I already felt like it was something. Well, come to find out it was. So he had a whole relationship going on, and then he got married. And so I find out because a friend of mine that knew that we were communicating and everything said, hey, what's going on with you and so-and-so, because look at this. And I'm like, what? Married? So I find out by looking on Facebook, on her Facebook, because he blocked me from that particular post. Now that right there alone was like,
all the cautionary measures.
Yes, like you.
That's a crafty liar.
Right. So you intentionally lied, and you went through the steps of making sure that I did not know.
To protect your feelings.
I guess. But I didn't care. And that was the thing. Like, you could have told me, because it's not like we had really anything invested.
Right.
You know, but the fact that you went through all that.
But he probably wanted to see if y'all can have something invested. So it's like, okay, let me see if this gonna work out over here. But she don't need to know about it, so I can come back.
Not when we
Not when you marry. Yeah, when you marry, it's a done deal.
Right.
Some people don't think like
if
that.
you got a woman, it's a done deal. I don't.
Right.
So
I don't
that's
do
why
that.
he was taking all the steps so you won't know.
Yeah.
But I had a friend in college, and he was in a long distance relationship. And when he talked to girls on campus, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I got a girlfriend. She ain't here." And I respected that because I'm like, you let them know what's up, and then
so
if they
give them a choice,
you have a choice in the matter.
Then,
that's what it's about.
And if they choose to mess with you, knowing you got a girlfriend, that's on them.
Yeah.
If they choose to get involved with you and you ain't really serious about them because you don't told them you got a girlfriend, that's them if they get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of respect that.
So what are some necessary lies?
I mean,
none of them are necessary, but we all do it.
Like
sometimes.
if you don't answer the phone at work or something and say, "Oh, I was out of the office. That's why I didn't answer."
Yeah.
But you
I
sitting
mean,
there
those are
watching it
little
rain.
white lies.
But a lie is a lie is a lie is a lie. Just
I
like
mean-
a scene is
And
a
why
scene
do they
is
have to have a
scene is scene.
color?
Well, I prefer
Those are
white
little-
lies than black lies. Them black ones gonna take it down too there.
Oh my God! So the white ones are the mild.
Yeah, you got a little minor ones.
Don't
but
hurt
you
your
know,
little
when
baby
somebody
lies.
like when you've made plans with somebody and the day come and you just don't feel like going, you be like, "Oh, I don't feel good."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Instead
know,
of just saying,
yeah.
"Oh, I don't want to go."
But again, that's to protect their
your feelings because they been looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Cancel plans with me, okay?
Me
I
too.
don't
I'm
care.
so excited.
I'm serious.
You don't have to lie.
Because
I
half
ain't
the
about
time
to
I don't
make
want to
'em.
go anyway.
Yeah. And then when I agreed to go and do things with you, I was in a better
I was in a
place.
better place.
Yes.
Like,
I was
now
like
it's time
really
to go.
excited, but now I'm like, I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, and
Right.
I'm hoping and praying you counsel so I won't have to make up nothing. But counsel with me. Yeah.
So another example of one is calling in to work when you're not sick. For
I've
real.
never done that before. But can you please explain?
You've never done that before. So when
you
you are not sick, but you don't feel like going to work, you just want a day to just chill and rest.
That's a mental health day.
That's right.
That's a mental health day.
Okay, but when you say that, you're not saying that most times.
I do.
You do.
But I have a real life example of that because I thought this was a thing in my childhood. Whenever, Yolanda, if you watch this episode, aka Tweety Bird, I do love you, but I'm about to tell your business. When I was little, my mama, when she didn't want to go to work, she took us to the doctor. And we used to play sick for her so she could get a doctor's excuse. And I did that my whole childhood, and I thought that was a thing.
It's people still do that.
People
now?
still do that.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, we got to go play sick. And
Did
my
y'all
throat
have to
hurt.
put y'all head up
Yeah.
against the heater and get high?
We didn't do all that.
Oh,
but,
that's extreme.
You know, you be like, okay, play cough. You know, say your throat hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, this how she get out of work. Or it'd be like, call my job and tell them you broke your ankle or something. That's why I said the lies. It's really messed me up. That's why I was like, I can't do it.
So like think about,
ankle.
but think about when I was younger. If I didn't want to go to school, I would play sick, and I would think of things that my mama couldn't measure, like my stomach hurt or my head hurts.
Oh, you
know
started
what
But what
I'm
did
early.
you? Yeah. But what made you feel like you had to do that?
I didn't want to go to school.
But why wouldn't you tell your mama I just don't want to go to school?
Because you're going to make her tell her
She
go
was
to
gonna make me go. Y'all, you listen. I don't know. Y'all are younger than me, but it was all about perfect attendance.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't miss school either.
And
Yeah, I
so
had perfect
I
attendance.
had to be sick not to go to school. It wasn't just I don't feel like going to school today. No, my mama didn't play that.
Yeah.
So stomach hurt.
So do you play that
head
with
hurt.
Corbin? If he don't feel like going to school today?
I
Don't tell no lie. Don't tell no lie.
No, I make him go to school. I make him go to school. He really had to show me some symptoms to not go to school. I gotta see it and know it, and I know when my child is sick for real, because he's not really bad about not wanting to go to school. He likes to go to school. So
It just be that other stuff like going to get your hair done. And,
oh yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Okay,
Gotta
moving
go
along. Do y'all
Right. Yeah. Let's move
Y'all have
on.
any more
Move on. Let's cut that off.
Like,
I mean, lying is just a part of being human. Because, at the end of the day, I do think a lot of us lie to protect other people's feelings or to save face.
Or to protect ourselves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To save face when we feel like we're gonna be embarrassed. Because, like, even growing up, if, you were a little poorer than everybody else, or you made up stories about who your family was, or, just so you could fit in. So I think it's very common.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, because I used to say, I used to tell people my name was Cassandra. Just because I
thought that's what your name was, like,
and I lied about it, and then somebody finally saw my name, and they was like, "Your name is Cassie." I was like,
"Yeah."
Did you not like your name? I think it's a cute name.
But I thought Cassandra was just like, just it gave me more
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I was like, yeah, and I would just lie about little things like that, and then too, I was a vindictive child, and it was probably because of my home life, but I would lie to friends to get them mad at each other, and then they would be my friend. You know what I'm saying?
You were a manipulator.
Thank God for growth.
That's what
Funny.
Well, you are a product of your environment, and that's what I saw. You know what I'm saying? So, no, but
Look
that's
at God.
I know, and that's why I can't stand it now, though, because I know the damage that it truly does. And to anybody that I ever hurt with my line, I'm saying right now live, I apologize for it, because I never meant to do those things to hurt you. So y'all, you can forgive me or not.
They won't forget.
But they won't forget, and that's fine. But I will say, as adults, we grow, we understand the damage.
For sure.
But I just be over the little unnecessary line. I don't got time for it. If we on the phone, you talking, click, I'll talk to you later.
Right,
Because
you gotta say nobody calling.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'm gone. I'll holler at you.
Yeah. I tell my brother, because he plays a lot. He'll make up little lies, and it's joking, of course.
Right.
We know he's lying. He's just one of those things he does. And so I tell him, like, dude, we got enough we gotta repent for. We got enough we got
Not repent.
we gotta take it in account for. I was like, you need to leave them lies in reserve. You know what I'm saying? And use them when you really need them.
Right.
But you don't need to just be lying. Just to be lying. You don't want playing. And I just say that. And I tell Corbin all the time, don't tell. It's just not necessary. Just tell the truth.
Yeah.
The truth is better than a lie any day. Because you got to remember what you said.
And remember who you said it to.
And who you said it to. Exactly.
But
and I know
also,
people that lie so much
they don't know
that they actually believe their lie, and they go on with it to the point where they really think this happened.
Yeah.
You
I
know
some people like that.
Yeah. That's sick.
But what about the times when you wanted to tell the truth, but you knew the person was going to react in a way that you didn't want them to react, so you reverted back to the lie?
Listen, I'm not saying I've never done that.
Oh.
I guess it just depends on the person. It depends on the lie. Not me trying to justify the lying.
Okay.
but like,
you really been on the side for lying this whole time. Like, you ain't never not said a sin is a sin is a sin.
It is, but I do. It just depends on the person. Like, if you don't want to hurt their feelings, it depends on the situation too. But also, if you have a relationship with that person, you should feel comfortable enough to say, hey, I was lying about such and such. I want to come clean. Or I thought about lying about such and such. So, I mean, it just depends.
For instance, you in this happy 10-year marriage, if your husband came to you today and say, hey, I cheated on you, and it's a baby.
Safe travels. Thank you for telling me that.
Right, I appreciate the honesty.
Safe travels. Let me get my attorney on the line. You and your little baby have a great life. Because me and these two going to be fine. Thank you for telling me, though.
Oh, that's a good reaction.
I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah. You think you'll be that calm?
We're going to have to square
I was ready to say, honey,
that's
We
square
don't
up
have to
moment.
square up.
But in his, in that person's defense, like, I know this is going to break this person's heart. Therefore, I'm just going to try to cover it up. I'm going to lie about it.
Right.
But then it just makes it so much messier.
But then this is my thing with those type situations. Just be honest in the beginning. Like when this thing started or you felt like you wanted to go there, say something then.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? If you're feeling like something is wrong or you're not getting what you need from our situation, say something.
But what if that person, what if they do say something? What if he,
and you don't hear
right?
it. Yeah.
What if he, say, oh, I need blah blah blah, and you start off giving whatever it is that they're saying that they're needing or whatever they're missing, and then it kind of fall off again. You keep having this conversation, and nothing changed. Do you just exit, or
Well, that hasn't been my experience. My experience has been it's been done and it wasn't any conversation and I thought everything was good.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's where
because I think some people have that scenario
like
where
I've
it's like,
said it,
like we've talked about this. We're not going to keep talking about this.
Right.
But I would assume they would just, okay, this isn't working, let's go.
No, and that's why I have a problem with lying and just be honest. Just be open and honest. If I'm not happy in a situation or I don't like something, I'm going to tell you because I don't want to cheat on you.
Yeah.
I don't want to look outside of our relationship for whatever the case may be. And I feel like you should feel the same way.
Right.
So, I don't.
And that's where that communication comes in.
Yes, yes.
Okay, well, this is getting too serious. So, I'm going to shout out a word, and I want you to tell me a time you said told an unnecessary lie. So, Rashanda, you start.
Oh, God.
So, with a friend.
Oh, something came up with Corbin. I'm not going to be able to come.
Okay, y'all remember that. Margaret at the doctor.
Can you write this doctor's excuse for a little bit longer so I can stay away from work?
At church.
Not church. No, you go.
You go.
At church. I was just in last night. I didn't go nowhere to do nothing last night. Why you ain't in the choir today? Because I was singing last night. Okay, ladies, we gotta wrap this up. But yes, unnecessary lying, safe travels to it. We don't need it. Rashanda, tell us where we can get our safe travels merch. We see you got the circle, the no circle, the different colors.
RashandaNicole.com. You can get your products there. Any merch you want, you should be able to find it on there. Your t-shirts, your mugs.
And if it's anything that y'all don't see on there that y'all feel like she need to start making, let her know that too.
Yeah, because we're trying to get sis to do some luggage tags and
it's on the way.
It's on the way. It's on the way. Okay,
and
okay.
some pillows and just all the
safe travels.
That was just added today.
Safe travels. Okay, we trying to get some new merch. We also have an event coming up that we're going to be at.
Love Jones. At Orion Theater, September 9th. 15th.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll put it in the caption.
Yeah, we'll put it in the caption.
But yes. Safe travels. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank y'all.
Real women, real conversations. Real life, Safe Travels Podcast.